Hi, everyone. Welcome to your yoga practice outdoors today. You're probably stuck indoors, maybe on your computer or something like that. And so I'm going to bring some sunshine to you. We will get started in a comfortable seat. So if this crisscross applesauce position works for you, go ahead. If it doesn't, you can sit kind of on your hip with your feet kind of back in a meditative way or on your heels. So find a comfortable spot where you could probably sit like that for maybe a couple of minutes and just focus on your breath. So begin to close your eyes, settle in, stack your shoulders on top of your hips. Slightly pull your chin towards your throat to elongate your neck. Okay, so just a slight pull back. Relax your hands in your lap or on your knees. And take a nice big inhale. Open mouth, exhale, side out. Let's use your shoulders now. Inhale, roll your shoulders up towards your ears. Open mouth, exhale, relax them down your back, squeeze your shoulder blades together. Again, inhale, shoulders go high. Exhale, relax your shoulders down. Okay, take a moment to just continue to focus on your breath. If it helps, you can take some neck rolls where you roll your chin towards your chest. And to the other side. You can continue to do that, or just find stillness. Find your place of center. Right? What does that mean? Right? Just take a moment and meditate on how do you start your day? What's the very first thing that you do? Like most of us, we probably grab our phone right away, see what we've missed, get caught up on things. But oftentimes we'll see something that's upsetting or overwhelming, and then that sets the tone for the rest of the day, right? Without us realizing it or not. So I empower you today to know that you have the power to set the tone for your day. So when you wake up, maybe take even just a moment to take a moment. I saw that on a billboard once. It only takes a moment to take a moment. Maybe that means just laying in bed and taking some nice soothing breaths. Maybe that means going down, enjoying some coffee or tea without distractions, just enjoying the warmth of the cup in your hands, the taste of it going down your throat, on your taste buds. How can you find your place of center? Maybe that means doing your yoga with me. Maybe that means being in nature. That's what does it for me, right? Hearing birds chirping always puts me in a place of center, right? A neutral place that I can start my day from. So bring your palms together at heart center to set your dedication or intention to find that place of center right now, either by way of a calming breath or a place that comes to mind that makes you feel centered, and start to embody that right now. You have the power to set the tone for your day. Come from a place of center, a place of balance, maybe grounding, just sitting down, feeling the earth beneath you, connecting. And inhale, breathe in that place of center, a place of balance. Open mouth, exhale, send it out into the rest of your day. Again, like that, inhale, infuse that place of center or balance or grounding throughout your whole body. Open mouth, exhale, commit to that for the rest of your day. Okay. Blink your eyes open, release your hands to your knees. We'll get started in a seated cat-cow position. I'll just show you from the side. So inhale, seated cow pose. Lift your heart, look up, breathe here. Squeeze your shoulder blades together. Engage your core. Inhale. Exhale, seated cat. Round your back. Tuck your chin towards your chest. Pull your belly button towards your spine. And pull against your knees. Use that angle there. let's start to incorporate breath into these two postures. Inhale, seated cow, look up. Exhale, seated cat, round your back, belly button to spine. Inhale, seated cow, look up, lift your heart. Exhale, seated cat, tuck your chin towards your chest, pull against your knees. Take 2 more on your own, matching the length of your breath with the rate of your movement. Take your legs out in front of you, nice and long. Shake it out. Place your hands behind you, fingers point towards you. We'll start with reverse plank. Press your hips off of the mat and then slide your heels forward. Stack your shoulders above your wrists. Right, building some nice strength, but lengthening through your spine. Look up, inhale. Exhale, sit down. Take one leg out to your diagonal, moving into a forward fold. Let's do a side body stretch instead of folding. So take one hand here. I'll mirror you. Inhale, reach your left arm high. Exhale, lean towards your right. Root down through your sits bone. So both of them are down. Try not to lift your right hip off, or your left hip off rather. And now roll your chest open towards the sky or the ceiling. Inhale, rise up. Exhale, switch legs. Reach your left leg out on the diagonal. Again, I'll mirror you. Place your left hand on your thigh. Inhale, sweep your right arm high. Exhale, side body stretch. Lean towards your left. Any amount that you feel a stretch without strain. Right, we really want to work and focus on finding your place of center, your place of balance. So find a balance between effort and ease. We'll go ahead, look up if that feels okay. But if that's too strainful, stick to that intention of finding your center or your place of balance. So maybe take it back a little bit. It's going to look different for everybody. Inhale, rise up. Exhale, tabletop. Come onto your hands and knees. Place your knees under your hips, hands underneath your shoulders. Spread your fingers wide. Point your index or middle fingers forward and parallel, whichever makes your wrist crease parallel to the front edge of your mat. Take a moment to really set that up. And a way to find your place of center or your place of balance or grounding is to take the time to make sure you feel that way, right? So even connecting your entire palms to the mat as a way to connect to the earth, feel grounding, feel supported. Inhale, curl your toes under, maybe walk your hands out about an inch or two forward. Exhale, downward facing dog. Send your hips up and back, pedal it out. So like you're taking your down dog for a walk, right? Bend your knees one at a time. And then land on a place of stillness. If you're feeling a lot of effort in your arms, walk your hands a little bit closer to your feet and bend your knees. Right away, you want to feel equal effort in your hands and feet. So if you're not feeling that, one is getting more action than the other, again, maybe bring your hands and feet a little bit closer, or just work towards driving into either your hands or your feet to balance out that effort. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, forward fold. Step to the top of your mat. Feet wider than hip width distance apart. We'll take sunflower again, that circular pattern. So bend your elbows, grab your forearms, okay, and I'll mirror you. So bring your left elbow over to your right knee.
lead to stand with your elbow leading the way, using a side body stretch to get there. And then come down the other way. Go ahead, take the elbow all the way over towards your right leg and then rise up using your side body. Let's incorporate breath into this movement now as we go the other direction. Inhale, rise up, going your other direction. Lead with your right elbow now. Exhale as you come down. One more inhale, rise up, sunflower pose. Exhale, come down. Sunflower, right? Think of the center of a sunflower. Go ahead, dangle here in a ragdoll pose, side to side. Right, finding that place of center. Just like that sunflower, it's got a center point, that beautiful brown pollen or whatever it is in the middle there, the bud. Toe heel your feet together to touch. Bend your knees a little bit. Engage your glutes, tuck your chin towards your chest and roll up. One vertebra at a time. Since we already set your intention, remind yourself of your intention to stay centered, grounded, by way of breath, by way of movement, by way of connecting your feet to the ground. We'll start with sun salutation A. Inhale, mountain pose. Reach your arms overhead. Exhale, back bend. Goal post your arms. Okay. Lift your heart. Avoid backing up from your hips. I actually want you to keep your hips steady and neutral. Even your lower back stays neutral, and instead lift up just from your shoulder blades and your sternum. Okay? Engage your glutes to support that. So there's the supported back bend versus dumping in and bending from the waist. Make it gentle. Find your place of balance. If this feels like you're falling over, come back in, center, balance. Inhale, mountain pose, sweep your arms overhead. Exhale, try that back bend again. Inhale, mountain pose, reach your arms high. Exhale, forward fold, swan dive or hands through heart. Inhale, halfway lift, pause here and breathe. Squeeze your shoulder blades together, lengthen your spine, press your hands into your thighs and send your head away from your body. So you're lengthening through your neck as you press through your thighs. Inhale. Exhale, high to low plank, Chaturanga Dandasana. I broke this down in video number 4, so we'll do real quick here. Rock forward, pin your elbows into your sides. Inhale, upward facing dog. Press the tops of your feet into your mat. Breathe here. Avoid dumping down. Push the mat away. Engage your core. Look forward. Relax your shoulders out of your ears. Inhale. Exhale, downward facing dog. Curl your toes under. Push your heart back towards your thighs. We'll flow one breath to one movement. A moving meditation is a great way to find a place of center or balance. So we'll go through that now. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, forward fold. Step to the top of your mat. Inhale, halfway lift for spine strength and length. Exhale, forward fold. Relax and release. Inhale, mountain pose, rise, ground through your feet. Exhale, back bend, keep your waist stationary, just lift from your heart. Inhale, mountain pose, soar your arms towards the top of the room. Exhale, forward fold, swan dive or hands through heart. Inhale, halfway lift, press your hands into your shins or thighs. Exhale, high to low plank, plant your hands, step back, rock forward. Pin your elbows in, inhale, upward facing dog, lift your heart, lift your core. Exhale, downward facing dog. Now remember those options for high to low plank called Chaturanga Dandasana. You can also take your knees to ensure that your elbows are pinning in towards your side for that tricep push-up. Another option is to skip it completely, hold high plank, and then go into down dog whenever you choose. So you can do that without my cueing. Let's flow again. Find your moving meditation. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, forward fold, step to the top of your mat. Inhale, halfway lift, squeeze your shoulder blades together. Exhale, forward fold, relax and release. Inhale, mountain pose, ground through your feet, rise tall. Exhale, back bend, goal post your arms. Inhale, mountain pose. Reach your fingertips high, biceps by your ears. Exhale, forward fold. Take up space. Inhale, halfway lift. Engage your glutes to protect your hamstrings. Exhale, high to low plank. A little quicker this time. Maybe come to your knees, lower down. Inhale, upward facing dog. Lift yourself off of your mat. Exhale, downward facing dog. Take some breaths here and find balance of effort between your arms, your hands, and your legs and your feet. Okay. Let's flow through one more time, being really mindful to match the length of your breath with the rate of your movement, even if it's slower or faster than my cueing. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, forward fold, walk to the top of your mat. Inhale, halfway lift, lengthen your neck. Exhale, forward fold, bring your chest to your thighs. Inhale, mountain pose, swing your arms up. Exhale, back bend, lift your heart, look up. Inhale, mountain pose, reach your arms straight overhead. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift, lengthen. Exhale, high to low plank. Pin your elbows in, lower halfway. Inhale, upward facing dog. Squeeze your shoulder blades together. Exhale, downward facing dog. Pull your shoulder blades apart. Breathe in. Breathe out. Cleansing inhale. Relaxing exhale. Sun B, inhale, look forward. Exhale, forward fold, step to the top of your mat. Inhale, halfway lift, lift parallel. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, chair pose, Utkatasana. Breathe here, you saw this coming, right? Chair pose. All right, so see your toes beyond your knees. So take a quick peek. If you can't, sit your hips further back. Wiggle your toes and ground through your feet. Find a place of center in your feet where you feel the most secure, the most balanced. Right? If you can learn to harness your energy and find your center during difficult poses, you can find that same quiet, still place when the external world threatens to throw you off balance. Inhale. Exhale, airplane arms. Swoop your wings behind you, palms face down. Squeeze your shoulder blades together. Left knee will lift. Inhale, one-legged mountain. Bring your left knee up. Breathe here. Frontal view, right? So lift, so your legs or your hips are level, okay? Sometimes it's easy to let the left hip go up. Take it down, okay? Inhale. Exhale, crescent lunge with airplane arms. Reach your arms back, send your chest forward as you take your time setting your foot back. Now wiggle your feet hip width distance apart. You want to find that full stability as much as you can. Inhale, warrior two. Windmill your arms open. Breathe here. Lengthen your stance until your front knee is on top of your ankle, so avoiding too far forward. Okay. Now from here, ground down through your feet. Right? Feel that anchoring, making sure that the back foot is engaged as much as the front foot is. Okay. Inhale. Exhale, extended side angle. Reach your right arm down and your left arm high. Reach your arms in a parallel line or straight vertical line. Okay. Option to rest your elbow lightly on your thigh or press the back of your hand into your shin. Inhale, star, rise up. Exhale, circular horse. I'm gonna turn around and show you this one here. Circular horse, something I kind of made up here, but horse pose, right? You're sitting low, but instead now reach your arms overhead like you're holding a big beach ball or like it's a beach ball shape. And then you're gonna take your upper body like you're going around the world, right? So find your belly button as your center point of access, right? This is gonna be your center. So just kind of going around that circle. Okay, really great
for stretching through the side body, getting a lot of good spine mobility, which we need, especially if you've been sitting for a while, like at your computer or something. All right, let's go around the world. Doesn't matter which direction you go, just make sure you're mindful to switch it up throughout the practice. Okay, woo, inhale, star, rise up, straighten your arms and legs. Exhale, warrior two, facing the front of your mat. Inhale, reverse warrior, side body stretch. Reach your right arm high, breathe here. Make this a side body stretch, lengthening through your right side, right, rather than a back bend. So twist to face the side wall. Push your front knee open. It's easy to let that dip inward. Inhale. Exhale, high to low plank. Plant your hands, step back. Lower halfway or less. Inhale, upward facing dog. Press the tops of your feet into the mat. Exhale, downward facing dog. Curl your toes under. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, forward fold. Step to the top of your mat. Inhale, halfway lift to lengthen. Press your hands into your thighs. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, chair pose. Sit low, arms high. Exhale, airplane arms, reach your wings behind you. Right knee will lift this time. Inhale, one-legged mountain, reach your right knee up, breathe here. Find a drishti. That's a spot to look at that is unmoving to focus your gaze. Instead of gripping or clenching your toes, relax your toes and push the arch of your foot towards the mat. Inhale. Exhale, crescent lunge with airplane arms. Take your time. There's no need to rush when you're working to finding your place of center. Okay. Step your feet back, wiggle them apart, hip width distance if they're not already there. Okay. Go for a long spine rather than a break in your waist. Okay. Core is still engaged. Squeeze your shoulder blades together. Lift your hands higher so you feel your triceps firing. Inhale, warrior two. Windmill your arms open, set this up and breathe. Pigeon toe your back foot slightly, getting into little details now, right? So you're kicking your heel out. Align your front heel with your back arch and now ground down through both of your feet. Oftentimes I see a lot of leaning forward, using just the front leg. Stack your shoulders on top of your hips and ground down through both of your feet. Inhale, look over your front fingertips, find your focus. Exhale, extended side angle, left arm down, right arm high, pausing here. Okay, again, option to rest your elbow lightly here, but still use your core. Or with a straight arm, press the back of your hand into your shin, using that as leverage to roll your shoulder open. Use your obliques now or your side abs to rise up. Inhale, star, rise up. Heels and toes out 45. Exhale, circular horse. We'll take it slow again. Bend your knees. Relax your tailbone down. Push your knees towards the pinky toe side. Hold that imaginary balloon. Now go around the world. Legs stay stationary. You're just moving with your upper body. Take one more. When we flow, we'll just do it one time in that flow, instead of like 2 or 3 in a row, right? Feeling your thighs engage, really grounding down, rise up, inhale, star. Exhale, warrior two, kick your heel out, pigeon toe your foot. Inhale, reverse warrior, reach your left arm high, breathe here. Take a quick peek at that front knee. Oh, mine is dipping in, right? So you wanna keep it stacked on top of your ankle. You'll hear me say stack your joints a lot. Stack your shoulders above your hips, stack your knee above your ankles, things like that. That's where we want your joints to be. That's where the most lubrication is, right in the center of that joint. Okay. Lubrication for healthy joints. Okay. Inhale. Exhale, high to low plank. Again, option 2, take your knees or skip it completely. Inhale, upward facing dog. Press the tops of your feet into the mat or hold plank. Exhale, downward facing dog. Take a couple breaths here in down dog. Come back to your intention you set at the start of class about finding your place of center. Even when things get difficult or challenging on your mat, maybe pause for a moment, slow down in child's pose, find your breath and come back in. Right? Or don't take the extremes of the postures. So you can focus on finding your balance of effort and ease at the same time. Let's make that your focus as you flow now. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, forward fold, step to the top of your mat.
Inhale, halfway lift, lengthen and strengthen your spine. Exhale, forward fold, let it go, hips stay high. Inhale, chair pose, sit low, sweep your arms by your ears. Exhale, airplane arms, reach your arms behind you, left leg will lift. Inhale, one-legged mountain, ground down through your right heel. Exhale, crescent lunge with airplane arms, big trusting step back. Inhale, warrior two, windmill your arms open. Exhale, extended side angle, right arm down, left arm high. Inhale, star, rise up, heels in, toes out. Prepare, exhale, circular horse, bend your knees, take your torso around the world. Inhale, star, rise up, straighten your arms and legs. Exhale, warrior two to the front. Inhale, reverse warrior, reach your right arm high. Exhale, high to low plank, chaturanga. Hello, Miss Maisie. Inhale, upward facing dog, look forward. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, step to the top of your mat. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, chair pose, sit low. Exhale, airplane arms, reach your arms behind you, right leg will lift. Inhale, one-legged mountain, ground down through that left arch. Exhale, crescent lunge with airplane arms, big step back. Inhale, warrior two, widen your stance. Exhale, extended side angle, left arm down, right arm high. Inhale, star, use your obliques, rising up. Exhale, circular horse, either direction, just take it around the world. Inhale, star, rise up. Exhale, warrior two to the front, pigeon toe that back foot. Inhale, reverse warrior, side body stretch. Exhale, high to low plank, chaturanga. Pin your elbows into your sides, tight, tight, tight. Inhale, up dog, look forward. Exhale, downward facing dog. Breathe in. Breathe out. Inhale in. Exhale, let it go. Let's flow that again. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, forward fold, step to the top of your mat. Inhale, halfway lift, lengthen. Exhale, forward fold, release. Inhale, chair pose, sit low, sweep your arms high. Exhale, airplane arms, left leg will lift. Inhale, standing splits, ground down through your foot. Exhale, crescent lunge with airplane arms. Inhale, warrior two, windmill your arms open. Exhale, extended side angle, right arm down, left arm high. Inhale, star pose, heels and toes out 45 degrees. Exhale, circular horse, bend your knees. Let your arms go around in a circle. Inhale, star, straighten and lengthen. Exhale, warrior two. Inhale, reverse warrior, stretch your right arm high, keep your legs the same. Exhale, high to low plank, chaturanga, or you can hold plank. Inhale, upward facing dog, or keep that plank. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, forward fold, step to the top of your mat. Inhale, halfway lift. Place your hands on your thighs. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, chair pose. Sit low. See your toes beyond your knees. Exhale, airplane arms. Reach them behind you. Right leg lifts. Inhale, one-legged mountain pose. Right leg goes up. Exhale, crescent lunge with airplane arms. Take a step back. Trust yourself. Inhale, warrior two. Ground down through both of your feet. Exhale, extended side angle. Left arm down. Inhale, star, pull your feet in a little bit, toes out. Exhale, circular horse, bend your knees. Inhale, star, straighten your arms and legs. Exhale, warrior two to the front. Inhale, reverse warrior, keep your front knee open. Exhale, high to low plank, plant your hands shoulder width distance apart. Inhale, upward facing dog, press your toenails into the mat. Exhale, downward facing dog, curl your toenails under. Breathe in. Breathe out. Notice if you've lost your place of center, come back to it in any way that you can. Maybe that's by bringing awareness to slow down your breath. Maybe that's releasing judgments on yourself, right? Thinking you're not doing something right. Don't worry about that, right? Just find your breath. Slow it down. All right, we'll add on now. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, forward fold, step to the top of your mat. Inhale, halfway lift to neutralize your spine. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, chair pose. Listen, adding on to the flow. Exhale, open arm twist right. Swing your right arm back. Keep your knees level. Inhale, chair pose. Exhale, open arm twist left. Reach your left arm back. Inhale, chair. Exhale, airplane arms behind you. Left knee lifts. Inhale, one-legged mountain. Listen, new pose today. Exhale, warrior 3. Reach your arms forward and send your left leg back. Any amount. You can work towards parallel, but if that doesn't make you feel balanced or off center, this is to challenge the balance or center. But even though it's challenging, find where you can hold balance, always observing without judgment. There's effort here, but also find some relaxation. You're here for 3. Crescent lunge with airplane arms as you're releasing 2. And 1, big step back. Crescent lunge with airplane arms. Inhale, warrior 2. Exhale, extended side angle, right arm down, left arm high. Inhale, star pose, heels and toes out, arms up. Exhale, circular horse, bend your knees, go around the world. Inhale, star, rise up, straighten. Exhale, warrior 2 to the front, slide your feet further apart. Inhale, reverse warrior, reach your right arm high, place your back hand lightly on your thigh. Exhale, high to low plank. Maybe take your knees for a moment of grounding. Inhale, upward facing dog. Lift your core to protect your back. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, forward fold, step to the top of your mat. Inhale, halfway lift, lengthen, engage your glutes. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, chair pose, adding on now. Exhale, open arm twist left, swing your left arm back, right arm stays in place. Inhale, chair pose, swoop both arms high. Exhale, open arm twist right, swing your right arm back, left arm forward. Inhale, chair, see your toes beyond your knees. Exhale, airplane arms, right toes or right knee will lift. Inhale, one-legged mountain, right knee comes up. Exhale, warrior 3. Take your time. Reach your arms forward. Right, balancing postures are really good for firing the synapses in your brain. Option for hands at heart. If it's too intense with that biceps by your ears, you're here for 3. Crescent lunge with airplane arms in 2. Lengthen your neck. And 1, big step back. Crescent lunge with airplane arms. Inhale, warrior 2. We'll finish up this flow. Exhale, extended side angle. Send your tailbone towards your back heel. Inhale, star. Pull your heels and toes out, 45. Exhale, circular horse. Let your torso go. Inhale, star, re-energize. Exhale, warrior 2 to the front. Inhale, reverse warrior. Place your back hand lightly on your thigh. Exhale, high to low plank, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Look forward, relax your shoulders down. Exhale, downward facing dog. Send your heart towards your thighs. Spread your fingers wide. Make a connection of a flat palm towards the earth. Now listen, keep your feet where they are. Walk your hands towards your feet. Yep, using your core to get there. Toe heel your feet together. Bend your knees, roll up slowly, 1 vertebra at a time. Your head comes up last. We'll take dancer's pose today. So inhale, reach your arms overhead, mountain pose. Exhale, dancers. Bend your right elbow into your side body. Keep your palm up like you're holding a tray. Without twisting your wrist, reach down and grab the inner arch of your foot. Draw your knees together. Find a spot to look at to focus your gaze. Inhale. Exhale, dancer's pose. Kick your foot into your hand. All right, this pose takes some practice to find that sweet spot of balance. Right? The harder you kick your foot into your hand, the easier the balance. You might find that there. Okay. Breathe. Make sure you're breathing. Breathe as if you could breathe all the way down to your relaxed toes.
Inhale, mountain pose. Reach your arms overhead. Exhale, dancers on the other side. Bend your left elbow into your side body. Again, palm faces up like you're holding a tray. Keep your right arm up for balance. Before you grab your foot, ground down through your right arch. Right? So you're finding that stability, that place of center through your feet. Now go ahead, without twisting your wrist, grab the inner arch of your foot, the big toe side. Inhale, draw your knees together, relax your body. Exhale, dancer's pose. You can stay here, or for a quad stretch, kick your foot into your hand. Right, nice stretch through your chest as well as you grab your foot. If you fall out, get back in. It's okay. Just find that place of center, even if it means just grounding through your feet with your hands at heart. Inhale, mountain pose, rise up. Exhale, forward fold, and have a seat. All right, we'll be down on your mat for the rest of your practice, connecting to the earth, staying grounded, centered, balanced. We'll work a little bit more on balance. So, boat pose, Navasana. Take your hands by your hips, okay? And then scoot your hips back, really bending through your waist as you bring your thighs towards your chest. This will get you on your sits bones to set up healthy alignment for boat pose. Bend your knees, plant your feet. Place your hands behind your knees or your thighs, and now lift your heart up. Start to lean back, but keep your chest lifted and tiptoe your feet back. Okay? Now just let your feet hover. Find a place of balance here, right? So if we're too far back, we're gonna roll back, right? If we're too far forward, we're not gonna feel much at all, right? So you wanna feel this in your core, right? You can stay here. It helps to kind of pull against your thighs, right? If you're familiar with boat pose, you can certainly bring your legs parallel and release your arms, but I really want you to find that place of center, even through a challenging posture. Little sweet spot of balance. You're here for 3, release in 2, and 1. Let's start with some seated spinal twist. So cross your right foot over your leg. If your left knee hurts to tuck your heel back, take your leg out straight, okay? From here, place your right hand behind you like a second spine. So you're making that connection here. Inhale, reach your left arm high. Exhale, seated spinal twist. Hug your right knee in with the crook of your left elbow. Okay, stack your shoulder up. So don't rely too much on this hand back here, but use it as a second spine for support. Just getting a nice twist. Start to look over your right shoulder. Breathe in. Breathe out. Switch legs. Cross your left foot over. Really important to root both of your sits bones down. Okay, you can straighten your bottom leg if that's helpful to make it more comfortable on your knee. Okay, place your left hand behind like a second spine. Lift your heart. Inhale, reach your right arm high. Exhale, seated spinal twist. Hug your knee in with the crook of your elbow and take your heart up and out as much as you can. Right, lifting from this place of center, right from your center of the heart being, heart space. Okay. Start to look over your shoulder. Again, root both sits bones down. Try not to rely too much on your left hand. Inhale. Exhale. Release. Do a little bit of spine strengthening today. Come onto your stomach, preparing for Cobra pose. Hi, Miss Maisie. Here's my doggy, Maisie. Hi, honey. All right, let's do Sphinx pose, actually. I can help. So come onto your elbows. I love you, honey. Come onto your elbows underneath your shoulders, okay? So here you are in Sphinx pose. If this is bothersome on your lower back,
Engage your core. If that's still bothersome, take your feet a little bit wider, or you can come into cobra pose, where most of your torso is on the ground, just your sternum is lifted. Okay, inhale. Exhale, belly down, Shavasana. Look over to your right, rest your ear on the mat. Bring your heels apart, big toes touch, and just fully relax here. Sometimes rest allows us to find our place of center. Just taking a moment to take a moment. Even if we don't have a lot of time, or we can dedicate this time to kind of reset the day. Bring your chin back to the mat. Come up onto your forearms again. Do one-legged floor bow today. So take your right hand, reach back and grab the outer edge of your foot or on top of your foot, and then kick your foot into your hand, just like you did with dancer's pose. Switch legs, plant your right hand. Your right elbow slightly out in front of your shoulder. Go ahead, grab your other foot and then kick your foot into your hand for one-legged floor bow. All right, if you're up for it, go ahead, grab both of your feet, kick in, right? Maybe flex from your ankles. Inhale. Exhale, belly down, Shavasana. Look the other way, so look to your left. I'm going to bring my forehead down. You can look over to your left. And rather than letting your mind wander in this moment, come back to your intention. What allows you to find your place of center? Maybe it means being fully present with each breath. Maybe it means allowing yourself some time to slow down and rest. Hone in on that. What gives you your place of center? If you can't be outside in nature and that gives it for you, just take a moment and just hear some birds. Feel the wind. Roll onto your back. Legs up the wall. Take your legs high as if you're standing on the ceiling. Make sure you aren't using your core here, so take your feet further above your head if that's the case. Legs up the wall is a very restorative posture. It reduces inflammation in your ankles and feet, reverses blood flow, lowers heart rate. You can stay here. If you'd like an extra back stretch today, I'll cue plow pose for you today. So for plow pose, lift your hips off of the mat and place your hands on your lower back with your fingers pointing towards the sky. Take your toes overhead any amount. This is where you really need to practice finding your balance of effort and ease. So if toes touching the ground makes it strainful on your neck or your breath, pull off. Really find a balance of effort and ease. That's how you get to your place of center, your place of balance. If your legs up the wall, stay there. Plow pose, move into shoulder stand. Shimmy your elbows in towards each other as close as you can get. Wrap your thumbs around your midsection and then take your feet high. Right? If possible, try to avoid looking left and right. You might be looking at the camera or your computer or phone, that's fine, but then just trust that you know where you are. Stack your ankles and hips and shoulders and as close to vertical line as you can get. If you're in shoulder stand, come into ear pinning pose, bend your knees, place them alongside your ears or on your forehead. Now let's all meet in happy baby. Grab your ankles or your feet or behind your thighs and rock side to side. So as you can see, me grabbing my feet right now is taking my tailbone pretty high off the mat. So if I just relax the tailbone down and grab behind thighs, Now my tailbone's totally relaxed, right? So you can kind of find what works for you. Rock side to massage out your back. Right? Self-care helps us find our place of center as well. Sometimes that just means a little bit of massage here and there, rubbing hands and feet, whatever it is. Find stillness. Bring your knees in, wrap your arms around your shins. Give yourself a big, loving hug for committing to finding your place of balance, your center, your focus, whatever it is. Take a nice big inhale, bring your forehead towards your knees. Open mouth, exhale, final Shavasana. Extend your hands and heels to the side edges of your mat. Squeeze your shoulder blades together underneath you. I'll close with a quote from Deepak Chopra. Everyday life surrounds us in a swirling chaos, and it's easy to fall into the grip of our ego's fears and confusion. Remind yourself each day of your intentions and spiritual purpose. Meditate, find your center, look closely at yourself, and don't let go of your intention until it feels centered inside yourself. Beautiful yogis, begin to wiggle your fingers and toes, bringing gentle movement back to your body. Bring your feet together, point your toes, inhale, long body stretch, reach your arms overhead like you're waking up with renewal. Exhale, roll onto your side in a fetal position. Cradle your head onto your bicep like a pillow. Tuck your knees in close. And very gently carry yourself to a comfortable seat. Bring your palms together at heart center to connect with that heart center. And know that any calm or peace that you may be feeling after yoga, you can take that off your mat and into your day and call upon that place of center or peace
anytime that you need. Namaste.